Let us understand the next property in CSS3. So we have one property that is a color property here, and in the color property you can notice there are some properties like color profile and opacity and rendering intent, right? So here we'll just say this one opacity here, okay? And what is the opacity actually? It sets the opacity level for an element, okay? And we are having certain value which we can use in opacity. So look at here. Here you can see I have a two division. One is this and second is this one, right? And you are somehow you are able to read affected. That affected is written in the previous one, right? So this division I made it opaque. I mean transparent, right? Sorry, transparent here. So the opacity property sets the opacity level here for an element. The opacity property is supported in all major browser. Earlier we were using filter alpha and we are setting opacity equal to, right? But this time we have one property itself and we can say property opacity and we can set some value equal to 0.8. So the value is like 0.9871, 0.1 or 1. So you can start from, I can say 0.1 to 1, like that. So that the highest opacity is the 0.9. Some text is written and okay. So we'll see the code here. Let us understand the code of this example. Opacity.html. So you can notice that this I've written hi, I'm James Bond with opacity, it is here. But somehow I'm able to read the text of the background also from this division, right? So we have set the opacity level. I mean, if I do the changes here, I'll show you the code here. See, opacity is 0.9. If I make here opacity is 1, or I'm not using div here, and do this one. So here I can just make it 1, and what the changes will happen, look it now. Refresh it. So we are having little more opacity here. If I just say 0.1, it is not changing, just a minute. My div, yeah, so my div opacity is 0.1. No, I'm not changing there. Just a minute. I'm using here CSS3 example. So I just go to here, CSS3 examples. CS3 examples. So we'll open this code. Okay. Now let me make it one here. Save. And just go to here, refresh it. So there's not much effect. If I say 0.1, oh, let me just go through here. So I said 0.1. Let us check it. Or we can open with this guy, Google Chrome, and we'll try there. So you just notice here the change here. Now we'll make it here 5. Now refresh it. So you are getting the effect here, right? If I just give 3 or 2, so very clearly everything is able to read. So if you give 9 and 1, it will have a complete opaque, right? So if you want to make it transparent, you just give a little layer like 6. You can able to read the text here. So opacity level is written here, right? So we can make it transparent. If we are saying 0.1 to really have a transparent, so you can something display on the top of the some other object. Let us say one kind of object is there, or one kind of image which you want to bring on the top of the other image, and you want to make it little transparent so that the background image will also display. You can use this guy opacity here, right? Well, so we understood the opacity concept here clearly. We are getting the good effect with the Chrome. So I'm using div1 and another div is the my div id, because here it is a my div, right? Okay, so we understood the opacity from the color properties here, right? And still these are the color profile and rendering intent is not implemented by any of the browser. Content for page media browser property. There are some other property we have like bookmark level, bookmark target and all, which is not still implemented by any of the browser. So it is for the page media properties, not supporting any of the browser. Another we have a dimension properties that I shown in the first. I had some grouping of the properties. These are the very old from CSS1 and CSS2 only. Height, max width, right? And minimum height, minimum width, all these are. If we talk about the flexible box align, box directions, box flex, there are some new properties related to the flexible box properties in CSS3. Okay, so you can notice here there's a box orientation. Here we are having background colors and all. But if we talk about display Mozilla box, so we are displaying box here, And we are saying box orientates horizontally, so it will display horizontal. Box pack center, display in the center, right? Box align is in center, so it is coming in the center here. Similarly, I can use for WebKit. This is for Mozilla, this is for WebKit, right? And this normal, like we have a display box here. So box orientation, how you want, horizontal, vertical, or inline axis, or block axis, or united. Center could be a start, end, and center, justify. And alignment is like a start and center, baseline, stretch. Okay, so there are some extra properties with this guy which we can use for the box purpose, right? So box pack, box orient, box align, right? Let us see this example here. Box, flexible box. So open with Chrome and edit plus. Let us change the here. So here I say not center, I say stretched. Okay, save it.